My whole house is great. I can do anything good. I like my school. I like anything. I like my dad. I like my cousins. I like my aunts. I like my Allisons. I like my moms. I like my sisters. I like my dad. I like my hair. I like my hair. I like my haircuts. I like my pajamas. I like my stuff.
So all those who read and approved the minutes, raise your hand. Your proxy.
I'm John Weibel, the treasurer and I-Week co-chair. I-Week is Integrity Week, and it's the Academic Integrity Board's largest programming event, and it's held every spring semester.
Raise your hand if you are in favor of this co-sponsorship.
Hey guys, I'm Ben Hall. I'm from the Pakistani Student Association, and on the 22nd we're having our PSA cultural show, and it's our biggest event of the year. And
You said by affirmation.
Yes.
Hearing notice sent. This co-sponsorship passes for $200. So how many of you remember filling out the all RHA feedback that was sent out in about November? Yeah. I asked you what you liked the most about co-sponsorship, or about general body, and most of you said co-sponsorship. So I also asked you about how effective both meaningful, or time-wise and meaningful comments are the meetings. So most of you said most of the time. 5 was always, 4 was most of the time, which is good. So I have it broken down by committee in the data sheet that you'll get. But for the most part, you said your committee chair commands the committee well all the time. So I asked, did you feel united with other RHA members on council? So if you may have noticed, we had 2 team builders during winter retreat. That was intentional to get you guys to mix a little bit more. So these numbers were like a little bit lower. When I evaluated this with the executive board, I looked at averages. And so this was in like the low 3 range. So next we have the GB. We've all filled it out. We have Are you ready for council? There were 2 councils. So their entire council filled out the survey. Ready? So you've been nominated. Now what? So after tonight, what are you going to do? So you submit a letter or portfolio of intent, including why you'd be a good executive board member, why you'd be good for that position, and then any supporting documents. They are due this Friday at 11:30 p.m. And you'll be responsible to read these. Right? So Saturday, 5 p.m. on Saturday, if not sooner, you will receive the packet of letters of intent. As a voter representing your community, you should be informed. You should read all the letters of intent. You can have these at your place during elections. You should probably make notes. You should probably write your questions directly on the letters. So elections will start promptly at 9 p.m. That means no committee. You will be in this room at 9 p.m. So now we'll go into nominations, and then we'll do mock elections because it'll be fun.
I'm going to do the deferrals from last time. I'm going to say the person's name, the position they're nominated for. And you can either say accept or decline. Okay, so we'll start. Marcel for PR.
I accept.
Spencer Burton for PR.
Accept.
Spencer Burton for Resrel.
Accept.
Mindy for Resrel.
Decline.
Krishna for XCOM. Accept. Dana Williams for Resrel.
Decline.
Tim for President.
decline.
Tim for Programming.
Accept.
Ben for Admin. Jen Rosen for ID.
I respectfully decline.
Okay.
Open the floor for nominations. Yes, Jen? Or Poe?
I nominate Jen for Resrel. Second.
So?
I nominate Ethan for Admin and Finance.
Second.
Accept. I'd like to nominate Marcel for program, not program, sorry, Resro.
Second.
Accept.
Let's nominate Bill for admin.
Second.
Accept.
I'd like to nominate Arlene for VP of ID.
Second. Accept.
I'd like to nominate Virgin for VP of PR.
Second. Accept. I'd like to nominate Krishna for PR. Decline.
I'd like to nominate Virgin for VP of Programming.
Accept.
Second.
I'd like to nominate Krishna for programming.
Accept.
Second.
Yeah. I'd like to nominate Claire for admin.
Second.
Accept.
I'd like to nominate Hyun for Resro.
Second.
I'd like to nominate Roshan for programming.
Second.
I decline.
And I'll get Denmark for ID.
Second. I decline. Krishna for ID.
Second.
Do you accept? Oh, good.
Second. I'd like to nominate Ben for Resro.
Second.
Second. Decline.
I nominate Anish for VP of programming. I decline.
Motion to close off nominations.
Second.
Any dissent? Cool, this is our list.
I'm running for the position of Vice President of Public Relations. I was going to put together a presentation, but I'm involved with, I'm a member of several fraternities on campus. It's difficult for me to make it to RHA a lot of the time, so I didn't put anything together, but I'd like to take some questions.
Your time commitment issues that you propose, how do you plan to take on an executive position?
Well, I don't sleep very much, so, figure I can have office hours probably, somewhere between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m.
What do you think is your biggest strength and weakness?
My biggest strength is, well, I don't know, I'm pretty good at everything, so. I don't really have any weaknesses.
I'm running for VP of PR. I've been on the exec board for this past year, and I have studied under the tutelage of Min Tran, Vice President Extraordinaire. I think that I've learned a lot, and I think I have a lot to add to the position. I ran for this position last year, and I don't think I would have done a great job with it this year because I didn't know what I was doing. But now that I've had a year's experience under Lynn, I can sort of know more about what I should be doing in that position to be as good as she did it this year.
What do you plan on doing in the coming year to expand the position and improve it?
So this year, the position was focused very much, it had a lot of top weight because we were very focused on elections and PRing for casino night and PRing to make sure people joined the organization at all. And I think that's very valuable, but I also think that we need to expand our efforts throughout the year, making the PR more balanced so people don't get a rush of RHA at the beginning of the year and then nothing the rest of the year.
In 20 seconds, can you give a speech to someone who does not have a lot of knowledge about RHA,
Sure.
and to convince them to run for a council position in RHA?
So RHA is the only organization on campus that is focused on resident needs. You're going to be spending most of your time in the residence halls anyway, so it's a good idea if you're looking for a leadership organization, you're going to want one that impacts the residents' needs because it's, again, where you're spending most of your time. RHA has the most opportunities for you to get involved in a higher level in the year that you're in, and it's the easiest way to make an impact on campus.